Everything you're about to hear was recorded in 19th century Tennessee court documents, family journals, and eyewitness accounts. Folks back then swore it was real, and some say she's still out there. Most ghost stories are tall tales, campfire chatter. But this one, it scared a U.S. general so bad he packed up and left. I reckon you might want to keep the lights on, 'cause today, we're talking about the Bell Witch, the real American haunting that plagued a family for 4 long years, and maybe never left. Adams, Tennessee, early 1800s. Picture rolling fields, creaky cabins, and nights so quiet you could hear a horse sneeze from a mile away. John Bell was a farmer, God-fearing, hard-working, living with his wife Lucy and their kids. Life was simple, until one fall evening in 1817. John's walking through his cornfield when he spots something, a critter but wrong. Its body was like a dog, but its head was a rabbit. Now, I don't know about you, partner, but that ain't in any nature book I've read. He raised his gun, fired, and the thing just vanished. No yelp, no running, just gone. That was the first sign, but not the last. Not long after, the Bell house started getting nightly visitor, but not the friendly kind. Knocks on the walls, scratching under the floorboards, chains rattling like some poor soul was dragging them through the yard. The kids, they'd wake up screaming, saying something yanked their blankets clean off. Even Lucy, sweet as pie, got slapped by an invisible hand right across the cheek. And here's where it gets downright peculiar. Whatever it was, it could talk. At first whispers, then clear as Sunday morning. A woman's voice. She called herself Kate. Some folks reckon she was the spirit of a neighbor woman who had a bone to pick with John Bell. Others said witch, but all agreed Kate was mean as a rattlesnake and twice as loud. Word spread like prairie fire, and neighbors started stopping by just to hear the witch for themselves. And Kate loved an audience. She'd sing hymns, recite Bible verses, then turn around and tell private secrets no one could have possibly known. Even preachers came to see it. One asked, "Kate, what do you want?" She answered plain as day, "I've come to kill John Bell." Now John wasn't some outlaw or gambler. He was just a farmer. But Kate had it out for him, and no one could figure why. Things got so famous that General Andrew Jackson, the future president, heard about it. He and his men rode up figuring it was a good laugh. But as soon as their wagon neared the Bell property, it froze. Wheels stuck like they were planted in concrete. Horses wouldn't budge. Then a voice rang out from nowhere. "You can come in, General, but you'll wish you hadn't." They eventually made it inside. And that night, one soldier claimed something invisible yanked him out of bed, beat him, and tossed him out the door like a sack of potatoes. By sunrise, Jackson said, "By thunder, I'd rather fight the British again," and left. By 1820, John's health started failing. Tremors, weakness, and Kate's voice, louder than ever, taunting him day and night. On December 20th, John was found dead in his bed. Beside him, a strange vial of black liquid. When someone dared give a drop to the family cat, the poor thing dropped dead instantly. Kate laughed, said she'd poisoned him herself. At John's funeral, mourners heard her singing and laughing in the trees nearby. And just like that, the main torment stopped. Well, mostly. Kate promised she'd come back in 7 years, and she did. 1828. She visited John's son Richard, talking about the past and warning of the future. Then she vanished again. But folks in Adams still swear they hear her sometimes. A woman laughing in the woods, a knock on an empty wall. Even the Bell family descendants say they've seen shadows where no one's standing. So maybe you're thinking, it's just an old ghost story, right? Well, the Bell Witch Cave still sits near the original farm. Visitors say their cameras glitch inside, and some feel hands shoving them toward the dark. And one last thing, I called the Bell Witch Cave last week to see if I could film there. The owner told me someone or something already knew I'd be asking. So a tick, if you hear a knock on your wall tonight, partner, don't answer. It might just be Kate, wondering if she still remembered.